Bud is a great dad, lovable guy back home, but there comes a moment, and you see it right here, where he flips that switch and he gets hyper-focused. And as we said, his task, he's in the hurt business.
That's right.
So here we go, round number one. Timmy, give me something to look for early here with Crawford, who typically dissects, probes, solves, and then undoes.
You just said it. You know, he's going to take his time. He's going to box on the outside. Kavaliauskas is a power puncher, so he needs to be close. He needs to get close. He's a shorter arm fighter. So Bud's just going to dictate pace. And the way you do that is with ring generalship and also using a stiff, sharp jab. One thing I want to point out is Bud can switch from orthodox to southpaw. He came out in the southpaw stance. So you want to focus on the front feet of both fighters, the front foot. Heads can clash as well because both of the power shots land on the same side.
Dre, it's one thing to be a switch hitter where you have the ability to box in both stances, both the orthodox right-hand stance and the southpaw left-hand stance. It's another thing to have great power, to be able to knock a guy out as a switch hitter. Bud has proven that throughout his career.
He has. It's very rare. He has equal skills from both stances and equal power. You don't have to prepare for one style. You have to prepare for multiple styles when you face Terrence Bud Crawford.
Camp can get real expensive when you're training for Bud Crawford. You got to pay for southpaw sparring and orthodox sparring.
I think Kavaliauskas is waiting because he doesn't want to overcommit and get caught by Terrence Crawford, that left hand in that left-handed stance.
That's exactly what he's doing, and he just took the jab downstairs on Crawford. You rarely ever see guys go to Crawford's body.
The glaring difference right now for me are not the hands, but the feet. Terrence Crawford has educated feet, trained feet. Kavaliauskas doesn't. He likes to be still. They're not very quick. He doesn't really have a lot of creativity down low.
Doubling up that jab is Crawford. He will range find a bit. By the way, long arms and always can maximize his range on that frame. He's only 5'8", but he fights as a longer fighter. Heisman night here in New York. A night that now has become tradition rich with
Killer. When I breeze through, I see you, my resident evil. Niggas with ski mask out the window when I see body language, I read you.
With Top Rank Boxing at MSG. Crawford's last fight was right here on April 20th. That was the TKO against the former super lightweight world champion Amir Khan. And he started fast that night. Remember, he scored a knockdown in the first round with a right hand. Khan is faster, more experienced, more skilled than Kavaliauskas, but Kavaliauskas is more sturdy, far sturdier fighter, stronger. Doesn't have the wear and tear and the miles on the odometer or been through what Khan had been through prior to that point.
And that's why Crawford started fast in that fight, because the scouting report on Amir Khan was that he couldn't take a shot. So why not catch him early while he's cold? Crawford did that. In this fight, it's a little bit different. Kavaliauskas is sturdy, like you said. He's got a strong jab, strong right hand, and you have to be smart before you start to stay in there close. Right now, Crawford is trying to set the table so he can eat later, and Kavaliauskas is hoping that he can eat a little bit later down the road as well.
And right now, you're seeing the table setting is the placement of that southpaw jab from Crawford.
That's the second right hand that I've seen from Kavaliauskas. You know, when you're fighting a southpaw, that's the punch you're looking for. You're looking for the right hand. And Kavaliauskas took the first one downstairs, and right there, he just tried one up top and just a little bit off the mark.
See Crawford masterful with that range, isn't he?
I like the patience of Kavaliauskas. He's not rushing in there. He doesn't want to get countered. You know, he's taking his time, trying to get Terrence Crawford comfortable.
Terrence trying to touch him with that left hand to the body. Patient Kavaliauskas, see if he takes that nudge forward and fires off that jab again.
I like the patience of Kavaliauskas as well, too. Even though his feet aren't fast, he understands his range and where he needs to be. He's landing some good jabs, and he's in this fight, and he's thinking just like Crawford's thinking.
I don't know if that's a good thing, because you don't want a sharpshooter like Crawford to be sitting back thinking. You know, he should. Ooh,
good exchange that time. Right hand came in.
Terrence Crawford pulled straight out, threw a combination, left his head right in the middle, pulled straight back, and was hit with the right hand from Kavaliauskas.
And remember, Kavaliauskas said to us, I can't leave any punches in the ring. You have to take advantage of the few opportunities that come your way. That was an opportunity, and he took advantage. Well done by Kavaliauskas. Coming to the end of round 2 here. Welterweight championship fight at Madison Square Garden.
I got a movement called Cle2Cali, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing with my boy Jay Prez up out of Cleveland.
Streets and tricky, streets and tricky, streets and tricky, streets and tricky, streets and tricky.
I done hustled 100 months, hung about 100 sluts, got about 100 problems, be going through so much. Hundreds of obstacles, not one time I gave up, lost 100 of loved ones. Live for the day, cause you don't know when your turn come. Women tell 100 lies, swear I don't trust none. Say this shit love, probably plotting on your funds. Get wild where I come from, nigga pockets full of hundreds, won't give his bro one.
Forward for a moment. Kavaliauskas had a better moment when he landed the good right hand.
That's right, Terrence Crawford going right into the wheelhouse of Kavaliauskas. Kavaliauskas is a short arm fighter, threw a nice little jab right there and a beautiful right hand and got Terrence Crawford's attention. Crawford coming out kind of fat with those punches, coming out too wide. He needs to shorten those shots up if he wants to step inside.
So best work we've seen so far in the early goings goes to the challenger from Lithuania.
Well, Kavaliauskas is a 2-time Olympian. He knows how to fight. He knows how to deal with styles. He's no slouch. He's undefeated for a reason.
Olympic Games in 2008 and 2012. The #1 challenger in the WBO.
See, the patience of Kavaliauskas is getting to Terrence right now. He thought he was getting a bull. Right now, he's getting a smart, methodical Kavaliauskas. A guy that went back to the drawing board after that draw against Ray Robinson.
Yeah, that can throw you off when you see a guy who's always aggressive, and then all of a sudden he's waiting and playing this, you know, this chess game with you. It takes a moment to kind of wrap your brain around that and make.
Oh, Kavaliauskas comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt. And they're ruling that a slip. But Kavaliauskas came straight ahead and pulled the trigger and got Bud Crawford.
There he is, Crawford pulling straight back with his hands extended.
Crawford's hurt from that shot, y'all.
What do we have here? A stunning development early in round 3 here.
It's the patience of Kavaliauskas. That's what's getting to Terrence. Terrence wants to get to him. He must be smart.
A right hand from Kavaliauskas.
And Terrence,
that is the beauty of this game. All it takes is one punch. There's always a puncher's chance.
when Terrence is counterpunching, he's coming out too wide. That's the reason why he's getting countered short by Kavaliauskas.
I got to disagree a little bit, Tim. I think it's just in the exchanges. That's where Kavaliauskas is having his best work, is in the exchange. We know Terrence is not afraid to exchange. That's when Kavaliauskas is timing him and hitting clean shots.
But Terrence is coming out a little bit too fat with those punches.
He's actually catching Terrence on the way in, though.
Watch your speed, watch your speed.
That's how he did it in the second round as well with the right hand.
Pulling back with his hands down.
And now Crawford looks to exchange and pop a right hand. And now Crawford goes to the body. And look at the action we have here in round 3 as Kavaliauskas, another exchange. You never know what you're going to get.
Time.
I got a movement called Cle2Cali, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing with my boy Jay Prez up out of Cleveland.
So you know that me right on, gotta ride all through the night. Yeah. Cle2Cali. So you know that me right on, gotta ride all through the night. Gotta be watching them guys, y'all, yeah, them guys, y'all, it ain't right. Keeping my circle, them tight, boy, yeah, them tight, boy, yeah, them tight, yeah. And I'm keeping them 9, yo, yeah, them 9, yeah, them 9, yeah. I am not chasing these bitches, I'm chasing these bitches, yeah. I am not fucking with snitches, cause snitches get stitches. And after that, we ride on, yeah.
Clearly affected there.
Kavaliauskas has done what he's done all fight. He's timed Terrence coming in, or when he's waiting, he landed that shot right on the chin. He hurt Terrence bad, and I'm not sure why that wasn't called a knockdown, Joe.
Here comes the right hand.
Another shot over the top, and Terrence is posing. He's looking at Kavaliauskas as if he's not supposed to punch. Kavaliauskas came to win this fight tonight.
And then there was just simply the grappling with the arms. The feet never got tied up, but it was ruled a slip. It most likely should have been ruled a knockdown for Kavaliauskas. But still, now in back-to-back rounds, good work with the right hand for the upset-minded title challenger. And the power punches through 3 rounds. Kavaliauskas is landing 42% as they exchange here. And Crawford's landing 30%. He had a 19-10 power connect edge through 3.
So
let's check in with Bernardo.
Terrence was not hurt. He's good. He recovered well. I didn't think it was a knockdown. All he needs to do is keep his hands up and not get caught in those exchanges.
That's the report from the corner of Crawford. There was another right hand moments ago from Kavaliauskas. Remember, he's in that southpaw stance, and the right hand is the southpaw killer. That's
right.
what does damage against southpaws. Perhaps Terrence should go back orthodox.
I think Crawford is eating before he's setting the table. We talked about that earlier, Joe Tess. I'm not sure why he's been standing in front of Kavaliauskas all night long. I anticipated, and I think Kavaliauskas anticipated Crawford moving, boxing, and then trying to come to him mid to late in the fight. I think Crawford's doing a little bit too much too soon.
Crawford right now is picking up the tempo.
He sure is. He's willing to trade. Look at this.
Go home behind the head. Don't do that.
These right hands have now brought out the fight in Crawford.
Right.
They are exchanging in the middle of the ring.
Crawford right now didn't like the way the first half of the fight or the first part of this fight is going. And now he's stepping up the tempo on Kavaliauskas, and he's trying to push him back.
I appreciate the bite down in Crawford, but I still think it's too early. I don't like the 50-50 exchanges, especially with a guy like Kavaliauskas who has his feet planted and he's getting that big right hand off and he's landing it.
50-50 exchanges when you're this level of world champion. They give the underdog a great chance. Sweeping body shot from Bud Crawford. This crowd is loving this title fight already. The unexpected drama thanks to the right hands of Kavaliauskas. Crawford was looking to time that left hand.
Rari on the beat.
Yo, man. FBH. It's the king, bitch. You know we ain't nothing greater. Switching up the styles, nigga. I'm the innovator. Underground shit. About to take off to the majors.
Come out red hot. Kavaliauskas has landed a couple big right hands, and now you can hear the buzz. People wondering, how will this play out? Bud Crawford, who is used to dominating the competition, has a guy coming to him now. And Andre Ward's scorecard has it 2 rounds apiece. Bud takes the first round, likely takes the last, but the second and third round when Kavaliauskas landed flush with the right hands. In the last 2 rounds, Kavaliauskas is enjoying a 37-24 edge in punches landed. There are the power punches where he has a 31-21 connect advantage.
Test right now. Crawford wants to be first. That's what he's doing right now, and he wants to be last. He wants to start the exchanges, and he also wants to finish the exchanges.
I don't like this game plan right now from Crawford. He's fighting fire with fire. He's getting hit with shots he shouldn't be getting hit with this early in the fight. Kavaliauskas has only been 10 rounds 2 times, never been 12. Why not weaken him, get him a little bit,
I agree.
Fatigued, and then start standing there and exchanging if that's what you want to do. Too much, too soon for Crawford.
It's called go to the body, Dre. Go to the body. Slow down the stronger fighter.
If you're Kavaliauskas, keep doing what you're doing.
Kavaliauskas just got to let his hands go, Dre. That's all he got to do. Every time Crawford gets close, he needs to just let those bombs go. He's hurt right now. Kavaliauskas is hurt with that shot.
And Bud senses it here. A minute to go in round 5. Bud Crawford, here he is stepping to the challenger, who just moments ago was filled with hope. And now he's willing to come forward with a right hand.
Crawford just sniffed something out. He sniffed him out. He knows that he don't like the pressure.
And let me tell you something. Crawford doesn't mind this at all. As much as strategy could say go elsewhere with it, Crawford doesn't mind a fight. Well, it's always been in him.
Right, this is the competitiveness and this is the bite down you see from Crawford. He's trying to break Kavaliauskas right now. And if Kavaliauskas is going to avoid getting knocked out and have a shot in this fight, he's got to bite down right back.
Bite down.
What you see from Crawford right now is attitude. You hurt me, you embarrassed me a little bit. Nobody wants to be hurt. So I'm trying to get that back, and that's what Crawford's trying to do.
But he got to be careful.
Combination comes in from Crawford. He has taken control here in this 5th round. He shakes that off.
Money all in the crowd like some rich niggas. My bitch always fly, but she mean like a wish, nigga. Bust plan, do it big, Kanye shirts. All this money niggas could've bought a Kanye verse.
Never had shit, I was everything I needed. Yeah, I'm always on the grind, never taking off a season. Never satisfied until everybody eating. Making miracles, you gotta see it to believe it. On my grilly for the millies, nigga, rooftop dreaming.
I'm lit as a get, lit as a bitch. Check the bandana, yo, this is a grip. Call up the homie like this is a trip. Money in Cali, yo, this is a flip. I rob a nigga for ridiculousness. Pull up to your bucket, this
nigga 2-3, you know that's my brother. We stuck together like a dress shirt and boy. You cross that line with Big Phil, I'm a toucher. Freely will, that boy pull up like Huggies. I call LG, got youngest who buck. Can they free?
Haters don't get to me, you niggas friending me. Swallow my face with control like we getting me. Slitting, I'm keeping it in the
Victor Postal. That from China. What a way to celebrate Super Bowl weekend. And right now it's round 6 with Crawford and Kavaliauskas and a chance to check in with Max and Mark.
Look, Crawford may have just turned the tide in that last round, and he can out-will and out-tough even a strong-willed tough guy. But when you stop doing the things that got you there, you become ordinary in those respects. And Crawford fighting out of the southpaw stance. Kavaliauskas' best shot is the right hand against the southpaw in this fight. Why hasn't he turned orthodox?
And why doesn't New York use instant replay? I thought what happened earlier was a knockdown. First time I recall Crawford being hurt since 2014 in Gamboa.
It was absolutely a knockdown, clearly a knockdown.
No doubt about it, guys. That was after the right hand from Kavaliauskas. They grappled a bit. The feet did not get tied up, but it was not ruled a knockdown. Here we are in round 6.
Joe Tessitore, the why for Crawford is defiance. He's refusing to turn right-handed because he wants to prove a point. I know that your right hand, Kavaliauskas, is your best punch, and I know that's the easiest punch that a southpaw is susceptible to, but I'm going to stay like this anyway.
No, you would know his psyche as well as anybody's, Ray. It was an excellent visit you had with him recently. I know he's got great respect for everything you've done in your career.
Nice change up from Terrence Crawford. Led with the straight left and came with a nice little right hand jab. Beautiful combination.
Listen, Crawford has home run written on every punch that he throws. In his mind right now, the only way he feels like he can right the wrong with Kavaliauskas hurting him early on is to knock Kavaliauskas out. He's not boxing tonight, so I'm going to stop calling for it.
Crawford got to be careful. Every time he shoots a shot,
let him go. Stop.
Kavaliauskas is answering.
He was sitting on a hook.
Really impressed with the timing of Kavaliauskas.
Yes.
I am too. That has been why he's had his moments of success tonight. Coming to the halfway point of now this greatly intriguing welterweight championship fight.
Yo, want some homes in the Babylon, get together. You know them niggas ain't about to play. Haters don't get to me, you niggas friending me, swallow my face with it. I had to run up this paper, run up this paper, run up this paper. These bitches coming in flavors. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. New foreign drip when I change up. That bitches loving my swagger. I had to run up this paper, run up this paper, run up this paper. I had to run up this paper, run up this paper, run up this paper. These bitches coming in flavors. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. New foreign drip when I change up. That bitches loving my swagger. I had to run up this paper, run up this paper.
35-0 with 26 knockouts against the Mean Machine, Kavaliauskas, who was coming off of a mediocre performance after rising up the rankings and then becomes the #1 challenger, unbeaten himself, but a big underdog, and yet he has fought about as good a fight as he can fight to this point. Bernardo is in the corner of Terrence Crawford with Brian McIntyre.
Bomac, what are you asking for Terrence to do to take control of this fight?
I'm looking for him so he can get more rhythm, so he can be a little bit more dangerous. Right now he don't got no rhythm, but it looked like he might be coming into it now.
Is he emotional in this fight because he got tagged in that second round?
No, he's not.
There's a combination that lands right there from Kavaliauskas.
I think he liked this competition.
What about turning to the south, from the southpaw to the orthodox stance?
Once he feel it, he'll go to it.
You're not asking him for it?
No, once he feel it, he'll go to it.
Thank you very much, Bomac.
Does that surprise you that the trainer is saying it's on the fighter?
It is on the fighter, Joe, because I think they're telling Terrence the right things. They had a game plan, and I'm not sure this was the game plan, but sometimes as a fighter, you're stubborn. You just don't want to box. You want to fight. Tim, you know a little something about that?
Exactly.
Listen, I know a little something about that, and that's what we're seeing from Crawford tonight. You can't explain it. It just happens. You don't want to move. You don't want to box. You just want to compete and fight, and that's what Crawford's doing.
Well, it's fun to watch, that's for sure.
Crawford's had success when he's marching forward and punishing Kavaliauskas to the body.
And again, I'm not sure from Kavaliauskas if I do anything different.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what you got to do right there.
There's a left uppercut from Crawford. He steps right into that kitchen.
He's smelling it now. He's orthodox now. He smells the knockout.
And now, as a righty, Crawford comes in. There's a three-punch combination from the champ. Oh, and Kavaliauskas comes back and lands a combination. So, and Crawford just nails him. 20 seconds remains, round number 7. Kavaliauskas goes down. You want to fight? Here comes Bud.
One of the best finishers in the boxing.
Looking for the uppercut, straight right hand. Oh, he's got Kavaliauskas hurt here. Looking to finish him here in the final seconds of round 7. Kavaliauskas willing to trade. My, oh my, is that good stuff.
It's the deal, fool. Swinging like that.
I need me this shit.
Okay, Kool-Aid. I'm feeling this one. This for the homies, man. Baby, boom, gang. I'm for 40s though, like the 40s though. And I keep a red beam on the 40 though. Put the beam to his face, he got the Holy Ghost. Not for rolling, but my watch is a rollie though. I'm for 40s though, like the 40s though. And I keep a red beam on the 40 though. Put the beam to his face, he got the Holy Ghost. Not for rolling, but my watch is a rollie though. Like Genesis, I'm in love with the cocoa. Mix with shine with the lean, I'm on slow-mo. I split the styrofoam cup on my shell toes. Mess up another pair, I'm like, uh-oh. Tell TC, fill me up, and now we back on. I just load up my 40 with a stendo. Feed a nigga some hot shells like taco. Fuck camera, we busting out the benzo. Scored on them
early on in this fight.
In that 7th round, Terrence Crawford landed a fight-high 23 power punches and threw 39. Let's see if he quickly gets back to that form.
Terrence has felt the punching power of Kavaliauskas. He's not being fazed by it. He's going to step to him the rest of the way.
And you heard Brian McIntyre, a.k.a. Bo-Mac, his longtime mentor and trainer, say to him, are you comfortable staying right-handed? The answer is yes, and that is how he did damage in that 7th round. Good work doubling up the left hand from Kavaliauskas. Bud did have the right arm pinned, trying to block most of that with the elbow. Kavaliauskas willing to work on the inside.
I think that's a ploy from Crawford. He just wants to get Kavaliauskas opening up. Crawford is looking right now for that opening, and he's going to explode here in just a few seconds.
Well, you can see him ready to snap with that jab. There's that right hand that Bud wants to land.
Yeah, but if Bud starts at the body, the head will be open.
He just did. He had a sweeping left hand to the body and then came upstairs. And now Kavaliauskas right in the kitchen with a combination, including the left hand. Double right uppercut from Crawford.
A little lean forward from Kavaliauskas. Crawford made way with 2 uppercuts in the inside.
Fan-friendly fight with these two. And the champ made a decision to have it that way, responding to what happened in the 2nd and 3rd round from the title challenger. He smiles and shakes it off and then goes with a 4-punch combination.
But all those shots are to the head. He needs to get those shots down to the body to bring the hands down to Kavaliauskas.
And now back to that southpaw stance where he splits the guard with a left hand. You can see Crawford talking into that right ear of Kavaliauskas as he pushes him back into that blue corner.
Attitude. Can't teach that.
Kavaliauskas got to let that right hand go. As soon as Terrence Crawford gets close, he needs to throw a right hand, a looping right hand. He needs to throw a shot at Crawford to back him up off of him.
He's throwing, he just ain't backing him up.
Crawford very comfortable standing right in front, punching between punches as Kavaliauskas drives him straight back and ties up. And that'll get him through round number 8.
Why you get so fly? Like a jet. All my kicks hard, David back. All these Gucci stripes, ain't no refs. My niggas hit shit like Madden. Blowing fire like a dragon. We ride big coupes, fuck a wagon. Racing sport mode, yeah, I'm dragging. If you see me with the bitch, best believe I'm smashing. Beat that pussy down, yeah, hit it, car crashing. Double S and G's all on me, ain't shit average. Every day I'm fly, bitch, I feel like Aladdin. All these hoes on me, yeah, I feel like a magnet. Givenchy, G, Louis V, yeah, I'm splashing. I don't cuff no bitch, yeah, you know that I'm passing. Christian Lou's on the pedal, bitch, I'm gassing. She say, where you going? To a check. Hit it from the back, I'm the best. She said, where you going? To a check. She know I get fly, LAX. She know I get high as a jet. Every time I walk, Gucci steps. Every day I'm a bloody mess. Took it out of her mouth, shot it on the chest.
The 38 edge in punches landed. Round number 9.
Crawford took that last round off, and
he's got a rhythm to him right now.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, a lunging left hand that backs up Kavaliauskas. Then an uppercut, an absolutely brilliant uppercut.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Remember, he is one of the best closers in the business. Let's watch how he does it here. One punch, that's it. Bud Crawford, title defense.
People, Terrence Crawford wasn't happy, mauling him, came around with the looping left hand, hurting Kavaliauskas, getting him against the ropes, and then look at the uppercut, how he sneaks it up the middle as Kavaliauskas leaned forward just a little bit, and he found a way with that nice uppercut.
Yeah, it's not difficult. Terrence Crawford made up his mind, and I'm going to stop you for hurting me, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get that done, whether I'm in a southpaw stance or the right-hand stance. And Kavaliauskas felt every bit of Terrence Crawford tonight, and he realized that his levels to the game, and this dude has an intensity that's different than most.
And here's the end of the fight. Terrence Crawford again attacking with that looping left hand. It was available for him earlier, and here it is again. Nice little uppercut coming around. Down goes Kavaliauskas. Got to get that last punch. Beautiful right hook right here.
Yeah, that hurt.
Right on the ear.
That hurt.
And down goes Kavaliauskas, and that was the end of the fight right there. Amazing work from Terrence Crawford.
And still, the undefeated WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Well, we are asked to vote for the pound-for-pound list every so often. The three of us at this table look at the body of work, we look at the way he's done it, we look at how long he's done it, and how he goes about his business. And time and again, we fill out our ballot and say Terrence Crawford is the #1 fighter in the world. As his mom, Miss Deborah, dances her way into the ring to celebrate with her son, Bernardo.
This has to be mom in the ring, Miss Deb, and your sweetheart as well, the wife of Terrence Crawford, a family man. Terrence, you turned this into a street fight. Is that the point you wanted to make?
First and foremost, I like to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. But I thought I'd entertain y'all for a little bit, you know. He's a strong fighter. He's adorable. And I thought I'd give you the crowd something to cheer for and be excited about.
Round 2, he caught you. It looked like a knockdown. It wasn't counted as one. How hurt were you?
I wasn't hurt at all. As you see, I got up and went straight to him. You know, he caught me with a good shot. As I was bending down, he kind of pushed me, you know, and I was just like, all right, you know, now let's step to him, because I wasn't hurt by no means. As you can see, I walked through everything he threw all night.
We talked about the fact that he didn't talk leading into this fight. There was no animosity, but you had that mean streak at the end in the finish. Walk us through that beautiful finish there where you dropped him and then you finished him with just one shot.
Well, yeah, the round before that, I noticed, you know, my coaches kept telling me stop loading up. You know, I was loading up a lot this fight because the first couple of clean shots that I landed on him, I knew I hurt him. You know, so I was trying to give the crowd what they wanted, and that was a knockout. And I was loading up, but then when I started letting my hands go, that's when I started, you know, landing more fatal shots. And after I dropped him with the uppercut, I came back. I was like, all right, he's parrying my jab. I'm going to fake the jab and just come out with the right hook.
It took you a long time to switch to the orthodox stance. Why was that? Then once you did, it changed the fight.
Well, I wanted to come out orthodox from the jump, but my coach was just like, go go southpaw and jab, you know, see what he got. And I was like, all right.
You do it once again here at Madison Square Garden, another knockout win. Most importantly, 2020, everyone's expecting great things from you. Who do you want?
Well, listen, I've been saying I'll fight anybody. I've been saying that for I don't know how long, so I don't really got to call out anybody. You know, I fought my mandatory. That's because I had to. I'm not ducking anybody on the PBC side or even on the top ranked side of the platform. I'm like I said, y'all pick them, I'll fight them.
You pick them. Who would it be? You're the guy that calls the shots.
Well, listen, man. If I could pick them, I would have fought all the guys that I picked before. So there is no need to say any names because, you know, everybody know who I want to fight. I want to fight all the top guys. It's simple.
Thank you very much, bud. Congratulations.
When we slide, we ride. You heard about the boys around the corner just died. You better keep your burner, reload, and be quiet. You wanna hit the corner patrol, but you drive. When I fire, then you pop. If don't nobody drop, you better pin another block. Nigga, fuck the cops, you better squeeze until it's empty. I put that on 50s, you with it? Are you with me? A-gang, swing gang, what a looks at. 5 tray, yeah, third that. 4-8, head 8, 11-6. So when you slide down the 8, you're getting clapped at. Haze up until my day's up, say something. Yellow taping and shell casings, we got one. A whole lot of gang shit where I come from. I'm getting money, now you know I'm buying more guns. Whoever want it, nigga, show me that you want some. I keep a 40 with a 30, bet I don't run. I'm that motherfucking nigga where I come from. Won't hesitate to pull a trigger if you move wrong. When we slide,